know, building that friendship has inspired me from an entrepreneurship type of way. Dane has been mentoring my sons. My sons wanted to build their own brand in t-shirts. My boys are 12 and 11, already talking about becoming young entrepreneurs, right? Those are the things I just appreciate our friendship and our bond that we've established. I got a lot of friends on this line, and, a lot to me. Appreciate everybody, but know real quick. Again, everything that we're showing today is out of pure love and inspiration and entertainment, but artistic way of doing it. Everybody from the Black Guns, from Ali to Tash, man, you guys are inspiration from when we were in Wyoming to LA. We always enjoy each other's company, man, but you guys are the best of the best across and throughout the world. So it's inspiration to me to even know these cats and to be affiliated with them. So you're going to hear a lot more content, you're going to hear more relevant things that we're talking about through music, to talk about issues that's happening in society today. I just wrapped up session. Dane talked about that when we kicked off. Wrapping up session, we passed a lot of laws dealing with police brutality. We spent an entire year, and Dane, you can tell the story probably better than I can. As we've seen racist acts across the country, we will form like Voltron. Dane would pick up the phone, I'll pick up the phone, and we were like, we got to address some of these issues, and we'll do it in a way that can garner national attention, which transition to changing the policies and laws from state to state. So I think we're on to something. I think you got to keep it up. So I'll open it up, Dane, unless you got something real quick. Taz or Ali, we'll let folks do Q&A, ask Dane questions, or accept.
Well, the only one thing I want to ask, Senator, is when we can perform at your casino.
I'm sure we can make something like that happen, man. That ain't nothing right there.
That's nothing but a flight now. I'm vaccinated. Let me know.
Exactly. Fly you in the Gary Airport, man. Is Duke was jumping on too. I wanted to make sure that, because we coming out there in a couple of weeks. Duke want to do that OG story.
Yeah, we shooting Bimmy's OG story tomorrow, but Duke has a serious, valid. It's a movie. So anytime he want to come through, I'm down. But all I want to say is that just based on my education through, Senator Milton, I understand how important Indiana is to history, and how much swag is there, and I do want to do things there, shows, movies, the Jacksons, casinos, the lake. So that's my intention. And having, Senator Eddie Milton there as a creative, as a lawmaker, as a freedom fighter, and just as a real dude, it makes it easy and something that's fun. So let's do it. I'm down. That's all I wanted to say.
Anybody got any questions? Go ahead and jump out there, folks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on, Dane Dash? What's going on, brothers?
What's happening?
I got a question for both of you. Both of you guys can chime in. You're working in high-pressured areas, respectfully, different areas. How do you pull away to recharge and to mitigate stressors that comes with those particular job areas that you work in?
Well, for me, my rule of thumb is if you ain't dying, if you ain't in jail, if you're not sick, it's not really pressure for me. Like it's crazy to say that I've been lucky enough to go through real trauma at a young age to know what I should be stressed out about. But to me, like, fighting for what I believe in is what I'm here for, and everything that comes with it is part of the game, and I love it. I'm not looking for life to be easy. I'm not looking to change things in an easy way. I know I gotta fight. And usually what comes with the fight are weak people swinging that will never touch my chin. So I'm not worried. I'm enjoying the rumble, the disruption for good things. And, you know, there's a yin and a yang for everything. There's a dark and a light. I just tend to look at the light. I don't waste time with the dark so much. So what other people consider pressure are things that I look forward to. Like if I train for a war, then I'm actually looking forward to war. And that's basically what I've been doing. But it's the right war.
I think for me, I haven't mastered it, and you know, I'm in the process. I dump myself in my work. I know sometimes it's not healthy when you just in that. What I do find pleasure in is just, you know, spending time with family and seeing them enjoy themselves, seeing them laugh and having a good time. That's kind of like my outlet of my joy. So I'm trying to do a better job at finding those stress relievers, those de-stressors. Because being in politics, being in the legislature is stressful as hell. You know, you got people bringing to mind people to your race, to your culture, to your community. I spend half my time playing defense than offense. Right? So, yeah, I haven't mastered that yet. So, you got some suggestions, let me know.
Hey, well, hey, Senator, when you know what you're fighting for, you know, everything else is easy. It doesn't bother you because you know what it takes to get there. But you fighting for your family. You know, you fighting so that you can enjoy those moments. So you have to make sure you enjoy those moments. Also, creative outlet is important. That's why I like, you know, making music, painting, just being creative is important. But definitely, if you're fighting for something, it should be love. But you got to make sure you're enjoying that love.
Hey, Dane.
What's happening?
How you doing, man? It's Markel, man. I wanted to just say, man, I was looking at a video the other day of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and he mentioned you on the video. He made a statement that you had told him something, and he was like, Dane told me this, so I had to listen to what Dane said. And when the minister said that, I said to myself that, you know, here we are. We look at Dame as this music mogul, you know, who did so much. But how do you feel now that people are starting to look at you more as an emerging leader of our people, and you just doing a magnificent job as you know, actually telling people how they can be their own boss and just leading, man? How do you feel about taking on that new role as an emerging leader of our people, and you're not an elected official, you just people's champ?
Well, you know, first off, I need to see when Farrakhan did that. I want to see that so I can repost that. So if you can send that, whether it's to the senator or me, I appreciate it. But, you know, that's what I want to be known for, fighting for love. You know, like Alexander the Great or Julius Caesar. You know, known for being disruptive for a cause, you know? And me being 50, like I'm really 50, I'm still digesting that. And being on this planet so long and being to affect people the way I have, you know, that I feel is my purpose and this realization of my dream. So as a young man, I didn't want to be known for wearing lipstick or putting on makeup and acting like something I'm not. I wanted to be known for fighting for what I believe in. And the fact that people like Farrakhan, who was a person that is a source of strength for me, you know, someone that I look at as the ultimate Don OG just because of what he's been through and where he's at. For him to say things like that, and I haven't even heard about it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, I need to see that because... Pardon?
I definitely thought you heard it. I sent it to Senator Milton, and he had said he had seen it before. I thought that you had already heard it.
Nah, send that to me. I'm reposting that. That's ultimate pride.
Well,
No?
I definitely... Hey, Senator Milton has it, and he can send it to you. I sent it to him
Man.
as well.
Yo, yeah. So, you fix this? Yeah, so definitely, you know, I feel like I'm a regular dude. You know what I mean? Like, Senator tell you, like, I'm just enjoying the fact that I beat the game and that I'm helping other people be enlightened on how to beat the game. Going from the 99% to the 1% first generation without no help. There's a lot of pride in that. You know? And basically it's about social economics. It's about making yourself stronger so you can make your people that you love's lives easier, your children and all that. So the question is, how do I feel about being celebrated? I love it. And being celebrated for that.
Okay.
When someone like Farrakhan gives you props, because he taught me how to farm. He sent for me, I came. And he showed me all the things that people generally don't know him for. And I'm like, bruh, the Don, Mr. Don. If the world saw you farming and teaching people how to buy land and all these children out here and all that, you know, at one time we needed a certain kind of strength, and this time we need this kind of strength. But please, we need you. You know, I know what he made me feel for myself. But he plays the violin, he boxes, he farms. It's so many other things that people overlook. You know, he's scary to people that that are doing wrong. But for people that are doing right, he's a source of inspiration and power.
Yeah, and you know, one thing he said, you know, when he was in Gary, you know, and me and I always say this to Senator Milton because, you know, a lot of times, you know, you can get discouraged being an elected official and you're trying to help everybody, you're trying to do things. And one thing the minister said when he was in Gary, he said, you know, being an elected official or being a servant to the people, you have to love your people more than they hate themselves in order to be a great leader. And I believe that you and Senator Milton are those type of people that love our people, and will do anything you can to help us. And I appreciate both of y'all. I know where y'all heart at, and everything is genuine. And hey, man, I'm right on the battlefield with the senator and with you and whatever we got to do, man, to make it better for our people. And that's what we got to do.
All right. Yeah, what I can say about the senator is he doesn't appreciate any disrespect to the culture, and he wants action fast. And he's willing to be on that front line for it, and that's why I like what he's doing. You know, he ain't gonna tell you to like fight unless he's fighting with you. And I appreciate that. You know.
Appreciate it. Anybody else got any other questions, man?
I got a question. Miss Fifi, I'm in Los Angeles. I enjoyed it. It's good to see you, Eddie, and Vanessa, and Crystal, and Mr. Dash. One day, hopefully, I'll get to meet you. I'm originally from Gary. I work with the NAACP. And what's the next step for the film? Is it going to be entered in the film festivals, or is it ready to be submitted for Image Awards consideration and the documentary side? And you also said something about music being involved. Is there a single or an album that comes with that?
So, to answer the last question that you asked, you can go to Spotify right now and get Therapy by the Black Guns. As it relates to, you know, submitting these things for documentary and all that, if you could help me and tell me where to go, I will do that for consideration. It's just I don't know about it. But I would definitely love, because I believe it's an art. We did like 6 episodes. You know, there's a whole album. We documented the making of it. And yeah, this is me being free as an artist. And I would love to bring this to any kind of masses or be appreciated on any way to inspire other people to do just that. Just embrace your artistic side. So while we fighting and passing laws and, you know, making other people money, we also have time for ourselves to celebrate who we are unapologetically. You know what I mean? And it is therapy. Art is therapy. Therapy is art.
That's true. And then Gary has a Gary, Indiana International Film Festival, and I think submissions are opening up very soon. So I will send over the information to the senator or to Crystal to let them know when submissions open for those, and hopefully we can get that out there. You know, and once again, show people, you know, this is reality. This is not, you know, unscripted reality television, which sometimes comes off very harsh. And there's no negativity in this. You know, maybe a couple of curse words, but we can get past those. You know, so I'll let them know when everything opens up. And good luck with it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, good to see you, Fifi. I just wanted to piggyback. Thank you, Dane, for all that you're doing and all that you do. In terms of and I will get you in touch with Karen Toring. She is the person who was born and raised here, graduate of Emerson, but she lives in Seattle, Washington now. This is something that we should definitely share with the community. My question to you is, the Urban League offers scholarship opportunities to high school graduating seniors. We do not have a scholarship to offer for those students that are choosing not to go to college, because we know that all students don't pursue college, they pursue a career. And entrepreneurship or opportunities in the arts or music is something that students sometimes want to do. Would you consider offering a scholarship in the amount of $500 or $1,000 to a student that is seeking to go into the arts or entrepreneurship or movies? Is that something you might be interested in doing?
Real quick, before Dame answer that, I want to make sure I let you know too, Vanessa, that, and this is jumping the gun, we just started a mentoring program, Dame and I here in Gary, with the funding of about $40,000. So we have a young youth commission that'll be started out of Gary. So Dame, I'll let you go ahead and take it from there.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm always open to. Oh, my bad. So I'm always helping to help any way I can. You know, above and beyond giving money, I would love to give experience. You know, I'm in a studio right now. This is mine. You know, we shoot movies, we make music, we make magazines, we do NFTs. We do a lot of the things that aren't taught traditionally. So I would love to not only give money, because I don't want to give them money to somebody to get taught something that's not going to help them. I would love to give them $5,000 worth of game. You know what I mean? You know, actual experience to really watch it as it's going at a professional level.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that would be my preference.
You and the center working together, then I'll definitely make sure that I'm connected, as I always am, with Senator Milton, and we will definitely have opportunities to share your experience with students. So thank you so much. Thank you, Senator Milton.
And in real time, you know, I'm available to talk anytime. And also I have a space to showcase what I'm doing so people could observe and learn from anytime. I have my own television network, my own streaming service, all independently from out my own pocket. And I'm proud of that.
Thank you.
Yes, I got a question as well. I'm Daniel, man. I'm out of Indianapolis and from Michigan. And, Dame, I followed you for a very long time. I mean, going back to the early days. your message has always been strong and being an entrepreneur, because it's pretty obvious that you've been an entrepreneur from the beginning. But what made you really send that message? Because people, actually missed it. A lot of people missed it, but certain people caught it, like myself. Like, you always, no matter if it's the music, entertainment, or whatever, you always press the issue of being a strong entrepreneur and pushing your people. What inspired that in you?
I think I'm just the kind of guy that likes to bully the bully. I like to oppress the oppressor. I didn't like, because I never thought they was better than us. Ever. Just never happened.
Right.
And I'd be like, I'm going to punish you because you trying to bully people that don't have that kind of strength that I have. But because I survived in certain circumstances in the jungle, where it was like death or jail, and I was able to get through that unscathed just by being honorable. And then you're dealing with nerds that's playing with your honor and your integrity because they think that you think that they're better than you. And I'm like, I don't think you're better than me. You know what I mean? I just always got a kick out of somebody trying to play me. You know what I mean? And somebody weak trying to control this muscle and this brain. But I just never thought they was better than us. I just never thought it. I still don't.
Cinderelly, Milton. My dog. What's up, brother? Chillin'. How you doing? I didn't mean it. I just came back from shopping with my daughter and my girl because they got to go to New York tomorrow. And I just seen the text. I left my phone charging, and I just walked to the house and said, "What the fuck?" So I'm late. I don't know if whatever. I just went on and did it because you.
We got Dame on the line, man. Dame just dropping some jewels to folks, man. And you talking about
How you doing, Dame? How you doing, brother? You already know us.
What's happening, bro?
It's a pleasure to even be on the conversation or just even listening. You already know your background of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy to be talking to the man. Rock the mic, yeah.
I'm happy too.
Anybody else had any you still got any more questions?
Yeah, I got a quick question. This Dane. All right, Dane, look, you got the hip hop record label, the streaming channel, you deal with movies, you're now an artist, a rock and roll artist. Is it anything left in Dame Dash, man, that we will see from you? And then where do you get your creative inspiration?
Space travel. I'm just always dreaming. It's just like that's what inspires me to live, is having a purpose. So once I conquer one thing, I want to conquer bigger things. It's just as much as I can envision is as much as I could do. And I just want to do it while I'm crispy, while I can still move around and enjoy it. Right now it's like I just turned 50. I still feel 25. I'm like, I got to make sure I look how I feel. Because it's so much more to do. And, when you're young, you have way more insecurities because you don't have, proof of concept. But once you've done the things that you thought you could do and you really feel invincible. At least here and here. Like, once you could do it on your own and you could fight the system and still be all right, and you could be independent and still have the same luxuries as everybody else, it just gives you a certain kind of superpower and freedom that just makes you want to keep pushing and fighting, and also link up with like-minded people, younger or older, like a Senator Eddie Milton, that's about that action. That can rap. That's going to be fly. That's never going to let you smack him in the face without hitting back. And that's what I'm about.
Right.
And still take care of the kids and the wife,
Yeah, what's that big goal? That big goal that you're waiting to attack? Because every entrepreneur always got a goal in front of them. What's that one big one that you're waiting to attack? One that you're looking at?
Well, right now it's taking over the television and movie industry you know, and then it's about going on vacation, being on a ocean, you know, having a nice house. Like, it really took me to 50 to be able to get that parenting experience that I've been yearning for my whole life. Trial and error makes you better. But also, I gotta laugh a lot, you know? Laughing is important to me. And just having fun and marinating and enjoying the fruits of my labor. And also watching the people I love frolic and have fun, stress-free and untraumatized. These are things that I dream about, you know? I really don't care about everybody else and what they doing, because it don't matter how much money I have or how famous I have. If I'm unhappy, I'm broke. So it's about really finding the ultimate wealth, which is healthiness and health, or rather happiness and health.
Mm-hmm.
Finding.
Danny Milton.
Go ahead.
Senator, you had said something about throwing yourself into your work when I had given Dane the first question about how does he handle with stressors. Me being an entrepreneur myself, I become obsessive. You know,
hey yo, Hallie, you gotta make sure that shit keeps flowing.
Be absent from family. You know what I mean? That's one of my things that I got to work on. Dane, how do you control that, or have you mastered that? Being able to pull away from this obsession that you get so much life from, to connect with the outside world, if I would.
Is that for me or for Dane?
Man, that's for anybody, because hey, I'm looking for gems on that one, because my safety and my love is with right now. What I'm doing right now, you know, going pen to paper, you know, developing my own show for my streaming channel. I mean, that's my happy place, undistracted. You know, how do you pause that joy and go back to normalcy, if you will?
Well, one thing I would say about that is, you know, that you know, once you can put in perspective that time is the most valuable commodity we got, you can't get it back. So you can always get more money. You can always get more material things, but time, you can never get that back. So you have to really put that in perspective to say, hey, there's 24 hours in a day. How much time do I plan on working on my goals, and how much time I'm putting towards my family? Because, you know, you gotta put the time towards your family, because, you know, like you said, if you're not happy and your family not happy, working for a goal it's only gonna lead you to being miserable. Because even if you get that goal and you lose your family or you lose your health, what good do it make? You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand how valuable time is. It's the only thing that you can't get back. So you have to make sure that you not only put efforts towards your goal, but efforts towards happiness.
So
That was powerful, Markel. That was on time for the family. Do it right now. I love that. I'm gonna shake your hand when I see you.
Senator, I got a question for you. Okay, we spoke on a couple of occasions at the barbershop, and we've touched topics from current events, politics, entertainment, real estate. And as me watching and talking with my buddy, I want to know, like, how does it feel to really have this power? Because you're really about everything that you say. And, like, how does it feel to know that you are embraced to this magnitude right now?
I feel
it's a responsibility.
Feels right? Better and better, right?
I realize that I can't just say anything recklessly. I can't just do things in a particular way because my family, my kids are watching.
They look good.
People that I represent them. But you got to do it in a way that you honor and you true to yourself, right?
What are you doing over there?
You make it who you are, and that's why I'm not afraid to jump on the track.
Feeling blank.
That's why I'm not afraid to hang out with my brothers and my friends
you're pretty.
that have done bedtime.
Now that I could call you pretty,
Right? People tell
I
me,
need some
don't
ice.
call that
That's
person,
fine.
don't hang with that person. No,
I could pour it myself.
I embrace
some
them.
ice.
right? Because they are part of me.
Do what?
Right? They make me who I am today.
Nicholas, sure.
Right? So there's a responsibility to staying true to who I am and where I come from. Because at the end of the day, I'm blessed to have an opportunity to represent them in a field job that's going to change and impact life. Right? And I've garnered respect in that field. Right? There's not a lot of people that can garner the respect in the political realm as well as within the hood, right? People live. Right? You gotta honor both of those worlds to a certain degree. I tell young cats, Mark Hill and I talk about this. There's young cats that want to come to us and be like, hey, I want to run for office. Or you got young cats that say, I want to leave.
What kind of drink?
Once
I think she used to be a lush. You know what I'm
whatever you decide to do, never turn your back on your. You can be away, find a way to give back. If it's through the Urban League, the NAACP, give it a scholarship, find a way to give back. Right? You have folks now that are seeing ways to give back through food drives. Dane sponsored a food drive. What was that? Thanksgiving. We did. Tell them about Operation Everybody Eat, man.
I mean, you know, the issue was during the pandemic, you know, all the food pantries closed down. That got brought to our attention. And, you know, I'm plugged with Beyond Meat, pause. And, you know, the senator as well as OSG and a lot of orphanages, schools, you know, whoever needed to be fed, we got them some Beyond Meat. And we wanted to give them a healthy option other than just meat because that's what's killing us these days. Meat's the number one cause of heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. So, you know, if we're going to get people full, we want them full on things that are healthy. I wanted people eating the same thing I'm eating. The senator did like a drive-through with his crew, and we supplied him with the work that we needed. And even now, he's doing some more stuff, and we're talking about doing more, you know, Project Everybody Eats every day. But at the end of the day, it's not about that talk. It's about that walk. And when we walk with pride, and we walk fly. And we do it in a way where we're doing you a favor if you help, because you owe. And we're going to bring awareness to you if you don't do the right thing. You know? We don't want to be given nothing. We kind of like to take it.
I'm gonna get this real quick story real quick. So it's right before the George Floyd situation. It's either right before or later. There was a racist white legislator that made some very open racist statements on social media and in the media, and it frustrated me. I knew I could not say certain things to condemn that person in the way that they needed to be condemned. I hit Dame up. Dane hit Bishop. Dane hit a few other folks. And they started going after this gentleman in a positive way, but in a way where you start hitting the pocketbooks of individuals that's being disrespectful. Dame, I don't know if you want to share just a little jewel on that and how we've done it multiple times to bring people in check.
Well, you know, if the senator calls and something's not right and it's disturbing us to the core, we all form like Voltron and we get at people in a legal way. We bring awareness to what they're doing to the people that they're getting money with, and we're letting them know that their children aren't going to like them anymore because their children have posters of us, and we don't like your parents. And we're just going to bring attention to you any way we can legally, you know, quickly, on your Facebook, on your Instagram. And it's not one of us, it's a lot of us, a lot of like-minded people that are fighting for love and for self-awareness of culture. You know, and we take pride in defending our honor. So every time he calls me, I'm like, yo, what you want to do? Because, you know, the good thing about the senator, he's in a place where he can pass laws. So it doesn't become just some like, senseless fight where we breaking stuff. We get to actually change things legally. He starts to architect things because if things work there in Indiana, then it might, and it proves to be successful, then it transitions and translates into the whole country. So we don't take no opportunity to make somebody famous for granted. Give me a bully so we could bully him. Give me an oppressor of our culture so we can oppress him and look good doing it. And we don't even need no money. We got each other. And I take pride in what we mean when we stick together and how good we look when we fight. And when we did that, the next day, this dude wanted meetings with the NAACP, and he was bending the knee and kissing our ring, and his whole tone changed. He got humbled. He never thought that was going to happen to him. And we did it in front of his whole team. So we like to embarrass those that like to embarrass others. We want that action. And we'll rock and roll you. We'll be fly. We'll cut you up. We'll take your girl and we'll beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Everything, every way you want it, we got it. And intellectually, we got you too.
Oh, man. That was a good one right there.
Funny. You funny.
Real.
All right, man. I'm going to let one more question and we're going to wrap it up. I got another meeting I got to run to. Anybody else got something out? I want to send a shout to DeAndre Nash all the way in Detroit. My college roommate right there.
Look how pretty you are.
You on mute?
Oh, shit. I'm getting a massage.
You still on mute, Dre? Oh yeah, we'll come back to you.
I got a question. It ain't really a question. It's really a question, like a strong question. First off, just being a blessing just to be on the phone with Senator and Dame Dash and the rest of the brothers. There's a light-skinned brother on there with a beard. I think he's Gary. I kind of know him. I know he's in politics a lot. I see him a lot. I don't know him, but I'm a street cat. Y'all already know. But I'm passionate about with words and like little poetry and all that. But it's like I want to be in the mix so far as like being an activist, being in the loop with a voice that can speak. Because I got the passion, but it's like I don't know. I don't have the connections, and I don't know. I don't have the platform. And I want to get into it, like, in this for Senator and this today. How can you go from, just trying to get on them platforms and be in the connections of people? Like, how hard is it, or how easy it is, or what kind of steps did you take to get on them type of platforms? If you was me, just trying to get out of there,
I approach it. Go ahead.
You
yes,
are
sir.
the most, appreciated black men in Gary, bro. And you in Georgia right now.
Yes.
I've seen you from Jefferson Elementary School all the way to right now.
Right.
The platform is you.
Right.
I'm trying to say something to people listening back home and you're not even here. So, Dame, go ahead and drop your jewel, man. I just have to let them know.
Well, I approach it like the street. If my work is good, they coming.
Right.
When I used to hustle, I never had to advertise nothing. If you got high, they got online. And they would pay in any variation I told them to. No dollars, only 20s. So I just make sure my work is good. And then they come and they stand online. Give out samples. Everything I learned in the street, I applied to the real world. If I'm gonna make you money, then you work for me. But I got to make that thirst. I got to reverse the thirst. It's this narrative where they think we need them for validation. I don't need your house unless I buy it and kick you out. But other than that, I just build my own. You know what I mean? And my house better than yours. With confidence. That's it. I ain't trying to fit in. I'm trying to break through. You know?
Hey, one thing. I say too. Mud, hey, what's up, man? This is Markel, Mud.
What's up, brother? That's who I was talking to.
Yeah.
There's no more orange juice?
A lot of times we'll sit back and wait for the perfect timing. It's never gonna be the perfect time to do anything. So, you know, it ain't
That's
no more.
true, though.
And I always tell Senator Milton, like, it ain't no ready, get set. It's just go now.
Yeah.
So we have to actually just go, do what you gonna do. You can't wait on nobody. And people, like Dane said, if people miss the shot because they don't take it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff, man, that we need to do. Like Dane say, like, you know, we need to change the whole narrative of how they see black men. You know, they think everybody is you know, and Eddie's doing that. You know, because he, you know, I'm the kind of person Eddie had to tell me not to say something. You know, so I had to let Eddie say it the political way, because I get out there and be on some other shit. They'd be like, hey, Eddie be like, no.
And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do.
But don't get it twisted. When Eddie mad, trust me, if the governor say something he don't like, he gonna swing on the governor. I promise you that. He don't like it. He be like, yo, this nigga just said some bullshit. What we gonna do? He don't like it. It's the same street rules.
Hey, but I'm like, Eddie gonna be like, do it the right way. I'm gonna be like, let's just go to his house right now.
Yeah, that's true. You know, he got to make sure that we all right over there. But he definitely gonna make sure you ain't gonna go unpunished though with Eddie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like half a high yellow nigga. He'll get you right in the. You know what I mean?
We like skin, but we still dark.
Back, man. You and your family, man. Y'all loved in the city, man. So I know your heart is in the right place, always has been. So we ready to support, you know, your vision, anything you want to do.
I appreciate it. And another just a comment, not a question, a comment. I think, you know, and it's just throwing it in your mind. And this goes out to all the brothers. I think we should put like a big brother program together, or like a foster, like geared to the foster kids too, because they not really getting a lot. I just seen a movie the other day called Foster Boy or something on Netflix, and it was so tear-jerking and so real. It just made me think about a lot of people that grew up with no father, no mother, you know, and just end up in the foster system. And a lot of people don't shine the light on the foster kids. Everybody gets shine light on like the crackhead kid and you know, the person that ain't got no, you know, nowhere to go and all that. But I think we need to shine light on the foster kids too. Really a lot.
Yo, get Freddie. Freddie's here.
And all kind of shit.
Ringing the
I
bell.
mean that custom, you know what I'm saying? I think we should just
let
shine light on a lot of foster kids and a Big Brother program.
Not to cut you off, but you know, we doing a lot of things with Tiffany Haddish. I'm about to do a movie, and she was a foster kid, and that's a big part of her agenda. But also it's kids that have parents that are in jail. You know, a lot of that. So completely, you're right. And they already did that, you know, when I was talking to Tiffany, Eddie was like, yo, tell Tiffany I said what up. She already gave all the foster kids a bag. In the movie we're making, she's a foster kid, and we're bringing awareness to all of that. So there's a lot of things that awareness needs to be brought to. That's why we brought together the commission. Prison reform, health, unrecognized trauma. with Eddie, you know, I could see him being the president if he feels like it. He could be the mayor. He could be the governor. He could be whatever he want.
Right.
He could also be the rapper. And I feel like you get him mad, he might knock you out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, if he gets his hairline right, he might take your girl. All of it. You know what I'm saying? So, he's a barber. You know what I mean?
Boy, he ain't shit.
You know? And that's how all of us are lethal like that. You know what I mean? So he's one of us in a position that most of us aren't. But when he gets there, he still looks out for us. He still cares about us. And that's why I mess with what he's doing. And the history of Indiana, it needs to be, the world needs to know about it. You know? The Jacksons, the fact that the first black mayor, how all the white people left. He educates me every time he talks to me. He's an Indiana fight forer. You know, his whole agenda is like, yo, he knows how important Indiana is. He knows how important it is for the rest of the world to know how important Indiana is. For black people.
You know? And that's why I keep my Gary hat on, man. Everywhere I go, man. I keep my Gary hat on, man, to let everybody know, you know, I don't care where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? People always want to know, like, man, you still in Gary? You know, hey, I'm going to be in Gary, you know what I'm saying? I love Gary. Gary made me who I am, you know what I'm saying? I can go and come whenever I want, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got to understand that it's so many things that's going on in the urban cities all throughout the country. We all got the same. We all got the same problem. And the one thing we got to understand is that, you know, you have time is not on our side. You know what I'm saying? So we have to, you know, if you want to do something with the foster kids, do it. If Dane don't want to feed people, we got to do what we want to do, and we can't wait on nobody. You know, I was fighting the wrongful conviction trial, man. I was doing that, man. I don't know nothing about that, but you know, people think I'm a lawyer. You know, I'm out here giving bikes to kids. I'm out here. I'm Senator Milton's campaign manager, Reagan Hatcher's campaign manager. They say, hey, man, how you learn that? I just do it. You know what I'm saying? So we can't sit back and wait, man. We got to do it, man, because, you know, at some point in time, we all have a rendezvous with death as a destiny. The only way to escape death is to not be born. So we can't sit back and wait, because it ain't no here today, gone tomorrow. It's here today, gone today. So if you can help one foster kid yourself, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So we can't sit back and think, everybody think, oh, we got to look at the big picture. No, we got to look at the picture and start moving now. You know what I'm saying? So you can go right where you at in Georgia. Now you a foster kid and say, hey, I want to help buy this kid some shoes. You know what I'm saying? I want to buy this kid a bike. So we all can do something where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? So if we start taking those steps, them steps turn into miles and miles and miles. So we just got to go with it, man. We just got to go with it.
Have a sense of urgency.
Yep.
So,
That's what's up.
man, look, I appreciate.
Hey, I wanted to say one thing, man. I appreciate, man, even being in this Zoom meeting, man. I appreciate it. I'm one of the barbers of the great senator. So, I really appreciate this, man. It's very inspiring. And anytime y'all need me, I'm here. So I appreciate you guys, man.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name, I'm Will the Barber.
Will the Barber.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna see how you gonna get. Hey, Will, I'm gonna see how you gonna get this beard done when I come to nap, man.
I crispy you up real good.
I want to see how you gonna get this beard. I'm coming.
Fresh cuts. Check me out on Instagram. Fresh cuts 55 _. There's a lot of crispy on
I got you.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man. Well, appreciate everybody tuning in. Dane, you got any closing remarks, man, before we jump on?
I just want to know when we performing in Indiana.
We got that show too.
That's all we want to know.
Y'all, man. The stage is already here.
Let me know.
Hey, look. Hey, Dave, you ain't even got to wait on the casino. We got every venue on lock. So you just let us know when you landed, and we got the spot. We don't need the casino.
All right, let's go. Let's set it up. We gonna set it up. I'm gonna be. Matter of fact, I'll see y'all in person.
Hey, let us know when the plane in the air. By the time you touch down, we'll have the stage set.
Hey yo, what's the date, Senator? When you want to do it?
Send me your rider, Dan.
We'll make it happen.
All right, let's go. We about to shut it down. I'm down. Rock and roll and soul. We gonna be there. Let me know.
Everybody, thank you so much. God bless you. Be safe.
What's wrong?
Thank you.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all.
For sure. Thank you.
Call me when you get here, Eddie.
Okay.
And I want one of those hats that Mr. Watkins has on.
All right.
Bring me a hat.
I'm gonna probably bring it to you because I'm probably coming with Eddie when he comes.
Oh, okay.
Hey Nick. Hey somebody. Yo, Bella came in. Did somebody come in?